Welcome to the Dr. Nurse Paul Show in celebration of the AspireRN 3rd year anniversary.
All right, good morning, everyone from Texas. It's a very gloomy day here in Houston today. How is everybody doing? We are going to celebrate our 3rd year anniversary for AspireRN today. So today is going to be all about AspireRN. Let me just clear my screen real quick. Having some technical issues. And today, guys, we're going to give away free NCLEX courses. We're going to give away 3 free NCLEX courses today for our 3-year anniversary. So we started AspireRN around this time 3 years ago, back in 2020. All right, so I'm seeing more viewers coming in today. Thank you, guys. Hello, everyone. Can you guys tell me where you guys are coming from and what time is it right now? All right, right now it's 8 a.m. here in Central US. All right, and we're gonna have a I'm gonna bring in some guests today. They're very special people to me. In a little bit, we're gonna bring them onto the stage. Let me just set up my screen share to my other screen so I can control it here on my side. I'm a little unprepared today because my coffee pot was giving me issues, and you know how I need coffee. Anyway, we're getting a lot of viewers today, guys. Today we are going to have raffle prizes, giveaway prizes for our viewers. We've been giving away a lot of NCLEX, free NCLEX courses the whole month because it's the Nurses Month. But today is also extra special because we're also celebrating the 3-year anniversary of AspireRN. So please help us share this show. The mechanics are at the bottom to win a free NCLEX course today. All you got to do is follow Dr. Nurse Paul and AspireRN here in Facebook. We're going to focus more on our Facebook viewers today. And you're going to share this show right now on your page and make sure you share this as a public share so we can verify that. And comment hashtag AspireRN. Comment hashtag AspireRN. All right. So that's it. Hashtag AspireRN. Those who has a hashtag AspireRN, that's how the comment picker will choose your comment as an entry to the raffle. Okay. All right. All right, so please share this to your pages. We have Irvin coming from Manila. It's 9 p.m. there. Antoinette, one of our avid viewers, is coming from Saudi Arabia. It's 4 p.m. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth is saying happy anniversary. Ruth is one of our students. And of course, Kay is part of our team. Thank you, Kay, for joining us today. Rose saying good morning and happy anniversary from Jonah. All right. And all right, we're having a lot of viewers right now. Please continue to tag your friends in this show so they can learn more about AspireRN in our free NCLEX courses. Wonderbird is here. Albert, thank you so much. Albert is one of our winners in one of our shows last year, correct, Albert? And he has since passed the NCLEX just a couple of weeks ago. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me just message my team. All right, and all right. So let me make sure that I've shared this on the pages. Is it shared already? Maybe. All right, while we're waiting for more viewers, and today's show is going to be very special, guys, because we're going to talk about AspireRN, how we started. We're going to feature some of our passers and who are proud to have been part of our program. And we're going to talk about why we put up AspireRN in the first place. There's tons of an NCLEX review everywhere, but we want to share to you guys what's the main reason why we're here. So we're going to have a lot of presentations today. And I'm also going to bring in my friends. Let me just share this real quick, guys. All right. I came in a little late today, so wasn't able to share this ahead of time. 1 second. All right. I'm almost done right here. Okay, there we go. All right, again, guys, to win the free NCLEX course, make sure you follow the mechanics at the bottom. All right. So the giveaway mechanics are gonna be like and share. I'm sorry. Like and follow Dr. Nurse Paul and AspireRN Facebook pages. Share this live on your pages right now and comment hashtag AspireRN. And thank you for all the viewers that are viewing in with us today. We have people coming from Manila and Saudi Arabia. How about the others? Where are you guys coming from? Happy third anniversary from Henry. Thank you. Utpala is one of our students. He's tagging his friends. She's tagging her friends. And thank you for joining us today, Utpala. We're gonna have a class later after this show. All right, and in a little bit, we're gonna bring in my friends from AspireRN. These are the OGs of AspireRN. These are the pioneers behind the team that I put up. So I could not possibly run AspireRN without this group of people. They're very special to me. So we're going to introduce them one by one in a little bit. All right. Nurse Bench is here. Thank you, Bench, for joining us today. But we're celebrating our 3 years anniversary. So we have tons of presentation today from the AspireRN team. And they've prepared for this. Jade is also here, one of our students. See you later, Sir Paul. We have a class after this. Woohoo! All right. I love teaching NG and master classes. That's what I'm going to teach my class today. All right. So we have very great success with next generation NCLEX. All of our next gen NCLEX takers have passed the NCLEX 100%. And that's we're really happy to have that. And Ovid has been tagging his friends. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're about to start, and we have so much. We have prepared a lot of stuff today. We're going to learn more about AspireRN. But before that, I would officially like to welcome to the stage my 3 co-hosts for today and guest speakers. I'm going to welcome first our academic director and one of the um, people who really helped me put up the curriculum together and mentor our students to pass the NCLEX. Very crucial role considering that we are an educational company. Let's all welcome to the live stage Mr. G and Miguel Banta. So we're going to call him Sir G. Hi, Sir G. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
And you are in California.
Yeah, so hello, everyone. Hello to all the nurses joining us today. So my name is Gian Banta. I'm currently here in California right now. I'll be based in New York, and I'm the current academic director of AspireRN.
All right, American Dream is real. Welcome to the US, Sir Gian. He just
Thank
got
you.
here a couple of weeks ago, and looks like he's enjoying it.
You
Um,
know,
uh, and our next, yes, Sir G.
yeah, it's been 3 weeks that I've arrived here in the US, and I'm loving, of course, the American dream.
All right. Anyway, what's this? My next co-host for today is our operations director. She's my best friend since college days, and we've worked together multiple times over the years. And then, of course, I went here to the US. And finally, when I was ready to start my company, I said, I think I would need your help. We've worked together before as student leaders in the school and then in a company after we graduated. But she's our leader in our company that holds the thread together because operations can be really crazy. We do a lot of live classes and scholarships, and we have to have that person who oversees everybody, including the daily operations. Let's all welcome to the stage Miss Chrisma.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Sir Paul, Sir Gian, and all the nurses out there. Um, Please forgive my voice because
I'm so
I'm not
sorry.
feeling good right now, but it's okay since Sir Paul asked me to join you guys tonight as we celebrate the third year anniversary of AspireRN. Because I think not all of you have known that me and Sir Paul are already best friends since college. So it's been a great journey. So before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Prisma Ramos. I am the operations manager of Aspire RN. And just like what Sir Paul told you, I look over a lot of things in Aspire RN. It could be in the academic side or in the operations like finance and the sales team.
All right, big role. These people are the big shots in Aspire RN. Dr. Nurse Paul is not the Aspire RN. These people are the Aspire RN. And of course, our last co-host for today, also very important person in the team. Um, this person, Mr. Jay Perez, he is our technology director. So he was the one who put up the website, the Facebook, and all the learning management system, the courses that we've put up. Without that, we would also not be able to offer our courses online. So very, very important role, and all of these people are working together to keep the ground running, as they say, to keep AspireRN rolling on a daily basis. As we expand, I will always be indebted to these people for trusting me. At the beginning, AspireRN was nothing. We were just a concept, a name, an idea. But Jay is one of those people who trusted me along with Chris and G. And Jay, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jay Perez. Actually I'm a nurse, but it's really my passion to to create things. So I help out Sir Paul for his business venture, and I'm glad that I delivered. And I'm a nurse leading the American Dream too. So I'm here in Arizona.
There you go. Gian is in California, moving to New York soon. Jay is in Arizona. Chrisma is in the Philippines, and hopefully soon here in the US too. But thank you guys for joining me. This is late notice. I forced them to do it. I'm just kidding. They just couldn't refuse me. But I said, I think you guys should join me because it's our 3 year anniversary. But again, the success of Aspire RN relies on a huge network of people and a great teamwork. Aspire RN is we started with just the four of us. It was just an idea at the beginning, And I thought, the most important thing in a company is having the, great people to really join your team, because without great people it'll be hard to to create a company that, I have a lot of vision for the company, I have a lot of vision for the students, but I would not be able to execute that by myself. But Gian, Chrisma, and Jay started trusting me, and ever since then, through ups and downs and through thick and thin, the company is still surviving. All right, it wasn't an easy journey as well. Of course, when you start a company, you always go through different challenges as you expand. But now we are managing a team of 25 people, from 1 to 4 to 25 in 3 years. And how many active students? About 1,000 active students all across the world. So me, Gian, and Jay, we were dreamers from the Philippines, right? Me and Gian were educators. We met together. We met before, right, Gian, in a review center, something, right? And then we connected after that. That was like years ago. We were old instructors. I'm sorry, Sir Gian, but I have to say it. But, I think I met Gian 2009 or 2010. It's been 14 years. And when I was putting up AspireRN, I pitched the idea to multiple people, but of course, it's about who believes in you. And I think Gian saw the potential in the company, and I told him, you want to join me as an academic director. But at the beginning, we were doing all the work. Like, Chrisma is now managing a few people under her, Gian as well, and Jay. But at the beginning, we were all doing that work. We were the social media managers, we were the scheduler, we were the instructor, we were the sales team. But Ma'am Lori is also here. Ma'am Lori, come join us in StreamYard. I think I sent you the link. But yep. So we have a lot of vision from Aspire RN, and we were trying to get a lot of partnerships. It wasn't an easy journey, but now we're celebrating 3 years and very good expansion rate. Like, I was envisioning this level of expansion on the 5th year, but on the 3rd year, I guess we have already reached the 5-year vision plan that I have. So I guess we're moving on to the 10-year plan that will hopefully we hit by 5 years, right? And it's such a great team because all of us bring so much into the table. All of us have their own expertise. I guess you can call me as the spokesperson of the company, but honestly, there's so many brilliant talents that are running the Aspire RN. While I'm talking here, the company is moving, right? And even as of this moment, there are 4 people in the background running this show alone, and there are classes ongoing right now that's also being run by multiple people. So while I'm doing the show, so Aspire RN is like so many things happening simultaneously. Before, we used to like be a small time company where we only do one class a week. We don't even have shows like this. But now it has expanded to such a big operations that I don't know if Gia and Chrisma or Jay still sleeps, but sometimes it be like 3 a.m. and we're still chatting. There's an issue, let's talk about it, something like that. But I guess that comes with the territory, is what they say. We're seeing a lot of greetings right now. MJC saying happy anniversary. Sase saying happy anniversary. Of course, we have Miss Lori here. She's one of our instructors and mentor. Please come over to the StreamYard, Sir Gian, if you can send it to her so we can bring her in. I know I told her last night if she can join, but um, I fell asleep last night too. And Jade, hello, Sir Jay, and Lay, one of our students, amazing theme. And Rose is Mom Chrisma, hi. And of course, we have a lot of messages all the way back. Mohammed is joining us from Nigeria. Albert, one of our pastors now. Albert is one of our winners in our October show. I remember clearly because he was the first winner of during the pilot episode of Dr. Nurse Paul's show, and he won a full NCLEX course, and he's now an NCLEX passer in the NGN. Hello, Sir Gian. Jade said hello, Sir Gian. All right, and All right, guys. Again, the mechanics are at the bottom. To win one of our 3 free NCLEX courses today, all you got to do is like and follow AspireRN and Dr. Nurse Paul, and share this show right now to your pages. Come on, share it and make sure it's public so we can verify it, because we will use comment picker later, and our staff will verify it manually. Go to your pages to see if it's there. And the last is comment on this comment boxes right now that you're seeing in front of you. Hashtag AspireRN. That's going to be your raffle entry. You only have to do it once, and the computer will take it out automatically if you do it duplicate. Happy anniversary, AspireRN team. Thank you, Katrina. And we're gonna do, since AspireRN was built on a virtual environment, we're also gonna do a virtual celebration today. I didn't bring wine because I'm gonna teach later. I don't want to be tipsy during my class, so well, I'm gonna do wine tonight probably. Arlene is saying happy anniversary, Sir Paul. God bless. Thank you so much, guys. All right. I guess we are going to proceed with the presentations prepared by the AspireRN team. Thank you to our AspireRN team, by the way, for putting this show together. Like I said, I'm just a spokesperson for the company. They just need a spokesperson, but they just tell me, can you this is the script, can you talk to Facebook about this? I'm just kidding, but I'm just a spokesperson for the company. Behind AspireRN is a group of 25 people, brilliant minds, brilliant talents, all working together to come up what we have right now. And later in a bit, we're gonna talk about the current expansion of AspireRN. All right. But again, the raffle mechanics are at the bottom. We're going to proceed with presenting to you the first video, which talks about all about AspireRN. All right, let's bring the video in. Company is not to get your money. All right. My goal is to help you succeed your exam and help you live your American or Canadian or Australian dream, which means for you to pass your NCLEX. All right. All right, that was a great presentation. We have a message here to Sir G and Sir G, and I don't know if you still remember me during the final coaching. Thank you, and I made it. I'm now a USRN, Sir Gian. I don't think we can hear you, Sir G.
All right.
There you go.
Congratulations, of course, and basically that's what we do here in AspireRN. Like what the video said a while ago, we're not really after the money of our students. We're after helping a lot of aspiring nurses come here to the US, to Canada, to Australia, to fulfill all the aspirations that they have, to help their families, of course, and pursue their nursing career abroad.
Right. And share a little bit, guys, about what you remember when we were putting AspireRN. I know that part was chaotic. Looking back, I was like, cool, we did a lot. Like, because the other day I was going through all the documents I was trying to send to Kate, our social media team. And I realized we put a lot of stuff in there. Some of them have already evolved into a way different program than we've originally envisioned. But what you guys remember at the beginning? I guess we'll do ladies first. She has a sore throat, guys. Christmas has a sore throat, but she's joining us because it's the 3rd year anniversary.
Yeah, and I cannot say no to Sir Paul.
Yeah. Did you buy the script that I give to you? I mean, the
Y-
medications.
Yeah, I'm actually taking it now.
Very good.
Okay, so anyway, what I remember before was Sir Paul is just asking me to join him um with Aspire RN. So I wasn't really a part of the planning time, I guess, because Sir Gian, Sir Jay, and Sir Paul were really the one who envisioned, and Sir Gian, Sir Jay really delivered what Sir Paul wants Aspire RN to be. And I'm just blessed that I said yes to Sir Paul. A lot of times I'm thinking that how can I refuse my best friend? So I'm currently working that time in FEU hospital, but I turned it down because my best friend told me that he needs my help.
Right.
So yeah, just like what Sir Paul mentioned a while ago, we were the ones who are in the sales team, who are in the marketing team.
Facebook
Yeah,
comments,
in the Facebook,
Messenger.
I answered that's the first offer that he offered me before, to be in the sales team or in the customer care support team. And then I said, okay, what will I do? Then he told me that I'll just answer inquiries in the Facebook page, and that's all. So I said yes because the offer was good that time. So I told him if the offer was right, I will say yes. And that time he really offered me uh a great rate. And since I am a nurse here in the Philippines, as we all know, nurses here in the Philippines are underpaid and overworked. So I guess what Sir Paul offered me was a great opportunity for me to work from home and to help him as well. So that's what I remembered.
And Jay is now in Arizona. He moved to the US about 2 years now, right, Jay? Ooh, 3 more years and American citizenship
Yeah.
is waving high from the corner. But Jay, talk to us about what you remember about Aspire when we were building this. You were the first person I contacted. I remember posting about, does anyone know anyone here that puts up a website? I didn't say what it was for, but I just said I need a website developer.
Yeah, that's right. We're on the same group, yung Facebook group, and I remember that was in 2019,
2019,
and
yes.
yeah, and I think the timing is really perfect that Aspire will be put up because nobody knows about the pandemic. And
Right,
then yeah,
exactly.
we developed the platform like for about a year.
Yes,
And
we were
yeah,
planning
and
it right before the
yeah,
pandemic, right? We
yeah.
didn't know about the pandemic that the whole world will shut down and nobody could go out.
So I think that Aspire right now is really um, it's God's will to be put up to help a lot of nurses, especially during that time that they couldn't come out. And I can say that our reach is really global with having an online platform.
Right,
So really amazed because in the beginning we're having just a few students, but the momentum
right,
is really going big. And I even for me when I'm doing the website, I didn't expect that we would get a lot of students eventually, but you know. I'm right now. I'm really happy that I'm part of Aspire.
right. Thank you. And I remember Jay, it took us 9 months to develop the platform because we had a lot of trial and error. Because I was like, I'm not gonna release a program that I don't believe in, so we have to scrap out one program, try another program, and scrap it out again and try another one. Right? You remember? Like that's just the type of person that I am. I'd rather wait a year or two or three until I feel like the product is ready because I'm not gonna release something that will take my time away from teaching because I have to worry about something else, something like that. But that was very timely because that was also the pandemic when the program was already ready. Guys, there's a lot of things going on. It's just not putting people together. It's also defining our roles and making sure every like gear is working properly so we can run a smooth operation. And part of it is technology because I mean, I know what I want to see, but I don't have that ability to do that. So I just described to Jay, I think this is what I want to see. And in research, if that's even possible, because I have so much like, Jay, like I want this level of integration. Can we start searching together? And he'd try to put up something or work around in something. And that was difficult to put up, right? And at the same time, we're also building the social media presence and trying to ramp up the marketing. But here, Sir Gian will talk about what he remembers at the beginning when we were putting up Aspire RN.
Yes, sir, Paul. So, anyways, like what you said a while ago, we go back more than a decade ago, teaching
Right.
in local review centers in the Philippines. So, I've been teaching for quite some time, not only for the local boards, but also for the NCLEX. And it so happened that back in 2020, Sir Paul reconnected with me, and initially all he asked was to help him with fixing test items,
Right.
certain blogs for the company, and also look into creating a curriculum for Aspire. That time I was working both as a clinical instructor at the same time a reviewer as well. So I had a lot on my plate, but I couldn't say no, of course, to an old time friend. And yeah, moving forward, 3 years. This is Aspire already. We've already helped a lot of students pass their NCLEX, and we're looking forward to more the coming years to come.
Right.
So yeah, thank you very much, of course, Sir Paul, for bringing me into the team. Let me also extend my gratitude, of course, to you because everyone's here. All right, that's it.
Thank you, Sergi, and thank you for the trust. No, honestly, when I was putting up Aspire RN, I know I had a vision. I already run a business in the Philippines. I know I want to have a different model because I was running a big review program in the Philippines. I was a managing partner. I was an academic director. So building a curriculum was something natural for me. It was easy. But I said I want to do something new, right? Like if I do a local class where I go in a room and teach, because that's a traditional way of teaching, and that's what me and Gian has been accustomed to. Like you have a whiteboard and you write, or you have a whiteboard and you present with your slides. And that's not a problem. That's something I've been doing for 8 years, 10 years at that point when I was building Aspire. But I said that limits me to the four corners of the room. And I've already known that it's hard to run an operations in multiple areas. But my goal was to go globally. I feel like there's so many nurses out there that still needs help from experts, that know how to create a program that will bridge their educational gaps to make them NCLEX competent or pass the NCLEX. And that had been my passion. My passion, I'm always a problem solver, or maybe I'm a problem maker, so I try to solve it too. But my team knows me. I'm a person who's like, okay, what's wrong here? Let's sit down, let's find a problem, and then I'll work on a solution in a process flowchart formula. I'm that type of person. I'm a process developer, if you will define me in 2 words. But I want to solve something which is to improve the passing rate of global nurses taking the NCLEX. And if I only focus on my Filipino peers, then I feel like there's so much potential that's being left in there. It's a missed opportunity. And I feel like I have something to offer. But then again, I'm only one person in this big world, right? I know I have to create a team that will work alongside me so I can focus on creating more visions and innovations and writing down my plans. But I also need people that will be there for me to like say, I think this is not realistic right now. You need people to also guide you, because when you're envisioning something, you can be so fired up, but you realize, hold on, this might take 20 years. Maybe that's not a priority right now. So I know I needed someone to work on tech, and thankfully Jay was the first person I was able to get in contact with. He's also a nurse, so he understands what I was trying to make. And then I know I need someone who has an academic background to work alongside me to work on something academically. And Gian came into play. I was just trying my luck, like Gian is a friend. And I was like, do you wanna teach NCLEX? Do you wanna help me out with an NCLEX program? And it's like, okay, let's give it a try. And then of course the operation is starting to grow because we're getting a lot of inquiries and we don't have a process of how to do this. So I said I need someone who I know can run an operation. Thankfully, Chrisma is also a nurse, but we've worked together as student leaders in our bachelor's degree, and then we've worked together. Our first job, I think, was also in a review center, and she's run operations and should do it so efficiently. And although I mean, all three of these people are very calm and have very calm demeanor. I'm the more radical one, so I was like, I think Chrisma would be a good fit because um, it's important for me that they are nurses because our market are nurses and we want to be able to be caring for our nurses, but also have the skills beyond nursing. And that's where Jay and Chrisma came in. And we finally launched on May 2020, right into the middle of the pandemic. I remember I was rushing, Jay. We have to put this out on Facebook right now. I was coming from work, guys, from ER. I left work at around 7 or 8, right into the thick of the pandemic. I took a shower, started working on a video. I'm releasing a review program. I didn't like it. I did it again. I didn't like it. I did it. I finished at 3 a.m. and I have to work at 7 a.m. But I told Jay, this is our lunch date. We have to lunch today because I think I remember the date was May 20, 2020. So something like that. Or maybe I was wrong. But that was rushed video. I told Jay I'm gonna try to like edit it on my end so you don't have to worry about it. But guys, we're gonna release this, right? And we were so excited to do that. On our first year, we got from May to December, we got a total of 20 enrollees. All right. And at that time I was like, it's fine. We're a baby company. I mean, I've been in the business for years, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna have a turnout of 100 students in a couple of months. I was like, there's room for growth. There's if it's 20 on the negative side, we're like, why didn't I do so much, right? Why didn't we do enough? Like I thought I have a good following and influence online, but I started questioning myself. But my vision is clear to me. I was like, it's okay. It's only the first 6 months. We have a 3-year goal. We have a 5-year goal. We have a 10-year goal. And I'm just like that type of a person. So I was like, it's okay. If it's 20, that means we have a room for growth. Next year, if we're 40, then we double that number, right? But of course, I'm not stopping at 40. In 2021, we started pursuing partnerships aggressively. We started offering great discounts to nurses. I started reaching out to nurses that I thought failed, and I told them, I'm going to give you a good discount, but let me help you pass, right? Because the way to do that is to produce a result. If you're a baby company, you don't have a result. You just have to let people trust you by what you say. And that's hard. It's like selling something that says this works, but how do I know that that works, right? So something like that. So what happened was in 2021, we ended with 120 enrollees. Still not bad. It's an average of 10 per month. And in 2022, we ended with 550 enrollees. So that's a 5 times growth on the third year, on the end of the third fiscal year, or 2.5 years into the operations. And in the first quarter of this year alone, we've already coming to June next month, we're gonna surpass that number already. So I mean, and that's a blessing, like that just doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of hardworking people, great talents. We have such a great team. I know sometimes I'm a little straightforward with my team because I'm a visionary, which means I can see a certain level of outcome. But without the people working behind me, I'm just a spokesperson. Without the people behind me, AspireRN would never be what it is. And right now we have pursued a lot of partnerships. But before we proceed to the next part of the program, let's watch a video from one of our passers. Let's put in the video of Alicia Rice. She just recently passed the NCLEX a couple of days back, and I love her story. So let's watch this video.
I would like to thank AspireRN for helping me pass the NCLEX examination. AspireRN has a high-level review program for everyone that wants to take the NCLEX examination. I enjoy each live classes, especially Sir Paul, Sarah Darius, Madam Lori, Sir Liam. Their classes are really content-based. They have quizzes, a lot of practice questions, and the next gen classes, they are very informative. Dr. Nurse Paul, he teaches all the types of the next gen questions and you get the concept of it. So with his teaching, I was able to practice and went ahead for the NCLEX examination in confidence, and I was successful. So I recommend AspireRN, and I'm thankful for all the tutors and Dr. Nurse Paul for their review program.
All right, that was a wonderful testimonial video. And we're really invested on the program, on the technology, on people, and of course, on the quality of the instructors. Me and Gian knows that with that private chat, me and Gian, I'll be like, can you watch the instructor to make sure we're still providing quality review? You know, I encourage my students to evaluate instructors, including me. It's anonymous. I said, if I didn't perform good that day, then I also need to know that it doesn't mean that I've been an instructor for 16 years. I'm always great. Sometimes it depends on the class. Maybe the class needs more push, or maybe the class needs a little slower pacing. So I encourage them, me and Gian, be like, okay, can you evaluate this instructor? Can we watch his video to make sure that we're still providing quality? And our instructors, we always, you know, they always refer back to me, Gian, Leon, and to update what we already know, you know, because sometimes I might be teaching something that was already outdated 2 years ago to make sure we're current. But that's the level of commitment that we put. We just don't come in and teach. We just don't put up a portal to just for you to log on, or we just don't talk to you to sell a program in the operation side for you to just buy a program that's low quality. My team knows my vision, and I'm always for quality. It doesn't mean if we have to put up a lot of money to invest on something, but I want to make sure that the students are actually getting the quality education that they need. And that includes good customer service. That also includes good UI from our platforms. That also means good or high quality instruction and high quality material. So very, very important for me. But let's watch this second video that our team put up. And this is going to be about the programs that we are offering. And after this, we're going to raffle the first winner. Make sure that you look at the mechanics at the bottom, like and follow Dr. Nurse Paul and AspireRN. Share this live on your page and comment hashtag AspireRN. We still have good viewership today, but let's watch this second video about the Dr. Nurse Paul method. All right, and that was a greatly put up video from our team. Really, really nice. And I don't know where they got the videos though. I wish I was cuter in those videos, but that's fine. Thank you, Aspire RN team, for the video. But what you guys can say about our program, the Doctor Nurse Paul method, by the way, is our new program. It's the Next Gen NCLEX Ready program. Before we used to call it another name. It's SurePass, but there's a reason why it changed the name. All right, the radical change was in consultation with the social media team and of course the people in front of you, the administrative team, because we had an issue. The main force, driving force for me to change it to name Dr. Nurse Paul, and of course, I didn't want to put up a company that's under my name, right? Because that's too narcissist, I think, and a lot of people do that. But for me, it's the main driving force was the SurePass name. We've conceptualized this, me and Jay, back in 2019, and we've published this back in 2020. In 2021, a big review center, I don't want to mention it, picked up the name, and because they're bigger than us, it looked like we're the ones who copied the name. I don't want to have trademark issues in the future. So if I could still change it, I'd change it. But I say if I change it and it's a catchy name again, because Sherpass was coined by Jay, and it's a catchy name, somebody will pick it up again. So I was like, if I change it to my name, clearly they can't copy the name, right? Because that's my name. And my social media name happens to be Dr. Nurse Paul because I patterned it after my degree DNP. And I was like, that could be my name, like I can be the DNP, the Dr. Nurse Paul, and that's my name of the show. So when I was like, you know what, let's transition our program to the Next Gen NCLEX program, and Next Gen NCLEX Ready, Next Gen NCLEX classes, and all that. But we're gonna rebrand the name. But I pitched this idea to Gian, and then I thought about sending this to Jay. What do you think? And then I thought about sending this to Chrisma, and then I put up the social media team. What you guys think about this? Does it look cohesive? Are we going to be able to market it as such? Is it too narcissist to be calling it Dr. Nurse Paul or the Dr. Nurse Paul method? They might get too overstimulated with my name. But again, we don't want the name to be copied, so I have to put it under my name. But I could have probably put it under Christmas name, right? I'm just kidding. But what you guys think about our program? Because we transitioned. It was a big transition to us to do the NGN. But even then, we didn't transition a lot. We just added more courses, right, to do NGN. In fact, for the same amount of price, we've added more classes. What do you guys think about that? I guess let's start with Gian because he's our ACADS.
All right. So, of course, when we started the company, there were a lot in store for us to do, starting from scratch, making questions, looking into the curriculum. And when we transitioned, of course, to the new program, this is another thing, okay, that actually gave me a lot of challenges. The academic department is the lifeblood of the company.
Right.
So we have a lot of things to consider in order for us to be updated and to be at par with the standards of the NCLEX. So yeah, moving forward, we had to look into things that we can provide our students, give them a more comfortable way of reviewing. So with the help, of course, of Sir Paul and the brains of our team, this is it. This is the new program that we're offering all of our students. This would be something that can offer you more comfort and more efficiency in reviewing for the NCLEX. And we're not stopping here. Just to let you know, everyone, for everyone who's watching this one, we're not stopping and improving our program. Be assured that we will continue to enhance the things that can make you not only pass your exam, but also reach the US at the soonest possible time.
Right. Even with the retrogression. And what do you think about that, Jay? Because Jay had to do a lot of transitions too, because he holds the technology. So there's a lot of going back and forth to implement the doctor nurse part, because guys, we just don't sit and write on the paper what we want to change. This is a whole company wide change, and our students will also transition, so big preparation. Took us like 3 months to transition.
Um, at its core, I think you what we envisioned before in the beginning, we really incorporated in this new program. Like
Right, right.
we want. I remember it's like we also want to have a review on demand part
Right,
aside from the live lecture.
right, right.
Students can come in on their time because we know that most of the nurses are um, working,
Working.
right? Yeah. So what we want for them is um, aside from having their live class, they can also access the website on the real time. So we didn't change that. We just added the new generation NCLEX component in order for us to really meet the needs of our students, and we haven't downgrade on the service, but we upgraded without really raising up the price. So I think it's a win-win situation for everyone, for the nurses especially.
Right. And right, because we were also considering that most of them are working, you're right. So yes, while we do want to do live class, and live classes now are so super fun because it's now such a big class, but still majority of the students would still want to do it at their own time. So that's the beauty with the Aspire RN. Aside from the program is updated, it also is flexible to your individual needs, because some people like to do live because they're probably extroverted, or that's their personality. They learn that way. But some people like to learn at their own pacing, which is probably faster or slower, which means the recording might be more appropriate for them. And that's the beauty of Aspire Art, because whatever type of learner you are, fast paced, slow paced, more time on this, less time on this. Are you a visual learner, audio learner? Are you a reader? We got it all covered, and that's how I built the premise of building a program virtually, because if it's virtually, then it's more flexible than face to face. What about you, Chrisma?
Yeah, at first, I think that the doctor nurse Paul method is to narcissist because it's already your name. But as you've
There's no
explained
lie
to
about
me,
that.
yeah, I can tell you everything. Like, yeah, it's to narcissist. It's already your name. But as you've explained to me, why is it is already transitioned to that name? Well, of course, I would understand why. So for me, the NP method now is it's full packed course offered by AspireRN, and as you can and of course you world being optional is also a big twist, since our prices already go down.
Right,
Because in the first few years of Aspire, all I can hear before is that the prices of our courses are too high. But
right,
in reality, the content and the quality of the review is much more important compared to the price that it's
right,
being published. So that's the number one problem that we've encountered before, because as most of our nurses, if they can see that it's in a dollar sign, the price
right,
is in dollars, so they thought that it's the price is too high for them to pay.
right,
But as if they would dissect the content of our courses, then definitely they would realize how quality works over quantity. So
right.
that's it.
Right. And if you guys think about how G and J and Christmas shared about their experiences, you can tell their focus in the company, because Gian talked about updated program and evidence-based program because he's academics. And Jay talked about technology and implementing this because he's technology. And Chrisma talked about operations and sales because she's operations. So that's how we work. All of us have distinct roles. And when we meet, we bring everything to the table. How does the academic look at it? How does operations look at it. Like how can we implement a technology and then we put a timeline. We just don't say I wake up today. Sometimes I'm very spontaneous. They're gonna receive a long message from me, and I'll be like, guys, we're gonna do a change. And Gian is like, hold on, let's slow it down a bit because we have students that will be taking an exam. Or Jay's like, hold on, you can't update the website right now because there's a class going on. But with G and J and Chrisma helping me out with all of these things, we're able to implement what I envisioned for the company. And of course, it's not entirely my vision anymore. The Dr. Nurse Paul is just a moniker, but it's actually all of us together with our bits and pieces of our experiences being put into the program. But it's quality over everything else, the price, and give us that advantage or opportunity to prove that to you. And then, of course, our program is updated, evidence based, and it's on demand. It's live class. It's very flexible to your need. All right. And I think, guys, we have our first winner for our free NCLEX course. We have already used the comment picker. Our first winner, we're going to flash on the screen right now. Are you guys ready? Drum roll. Our first winner is none other than Michelangelo. I think that's España. All right, Michelangelo, congratulations. You won the first NCLEX full course, the Dr. Nurse Paul Method full course today. And please send us a message in Facebook. If you're still here live with us, you can also send us a message and we're going to get a hold of you. The giveaway is still open. We're still going to draw 2 more across the show. So please continue to be with us. Like and follow Dr. Nurse Paul and AspireRN. Share this to your pages publicly. And comment hashtag AspireRN. We're going to keep doing the show. We're going to have 2 more winners. All right. There's so much in store for us today. But before we proceed, let's watch another video from one of our passers. Let's bring in, let me see my program. I'm sorry. There's too many messages here. But let's bring in, who's our next one, guys? Let me see. Jester. Yeah. So let's bring in Jester to share his experience about the AspireRN.
Hi, I am Jester and I am a product of AspireRN. I was able to ace the NCLEX RN exam last December 2021 with the help of AspireRN's NCLEX review program. I am really very thankful to Sir Paul and to the rest of the AspireRN team. So to all the nurses that are still hesitant, I tell you, AspireRN, kaya.
All right, that was good. Short but very concise. Thank you, Jester, for trusting AspireRN. And to many of our passers, there's actually so many videos today, but we've only selected videos that can fit the time because some of them are like 3 minutes. So I'm sorry for everyone that didn't have their videos in today, but thank you so much to our students for sending their videos in, especially for this 3-year anniversary special. All right. And do we have an instructor, one of our instructors? I think let's bring in one of our instructor videos to share to us their greeting for the 3rd-year anniversary. I think the first instructor that we are going to feature is Sir BJ Wong. All right, let's feature Sir BJ Wong and let's see what he says about AspireRN.
Hello, I'm BJ Wong. I'm an AspireRN mentor for NCLEX Review. I just want to greet AspireRN a happy anniversary. May you continue to help, be a blessing, and inspire nurses around the world. Again, congratulations, happy anniversary.
All right, there you go. All right, and then let's see the next part of the program. All right, let me see. I forgot where we were at. All right, I think we have a 3rd video that we're gonna watch from the AspireRN team. I'm sorry, guys, it's a 24-point program, and we're right in the middle. All right, so we're gonna see a 3rd video that will be presented by our AspireRN team, and it's called the AspireRN Promise. All right. And by the way, I forgot to acknowledge Sir BJ. Thank you, BJ, for your video. I know it was short notice, but I woke up today with your video. Thank you, BJ. You're going to be here in the US soon, so I hope to see you. I've worked with BJ a long time ago. He's also one of those instructors along with me and Gian in the Philippines. Very, very great instructor. Is one of our med search instructors. Really great content. Thank you, BJ, for your time. And one of our students says, it was a wonderful lecture, Sir BJ. The same student, actually, Sir Gian, greeted you online and said, nice to see you, Sir Gian, after a long time. Talk to us. Why were you gone for a while? Sir G. Sir G was actually on leave for a bit because he was going to migrate to the US. So, of course, migration takes plenty of time of preparation. And, of course, he has to spend more time with family. So he was not really on leave. He was still working on the background. Sir Gian holds the master schedule for all our classes. But he didn't have enough time to teach. But I heard that Sir Gian will be starting to teach very soon because students are already looking for him. All right. Anyway, um, but yes, and guys, I'm also happy to announce that aside from our 3-year anniversary and 500% growth from 2021 in terms of enrollment, we are also able to penetrate 40 different countries and counting. All right, we are now live streaming and doing classes in over 40 countries around the world. This was just like a dream, guys. It's still giving me goosebumps every time I wake up and think, oh my God, I have students from all continents except Antarctica. You know, if there will be people that will be settling in Antarctica, I would want to have a student there too, so I can say that we're on 7 continents. And probably in the future we're gonna live stream in Mars or the moon. I don't know, but we've already penetrated 6 continents, multiple countries around the world, and majority of these countries I haven't been into, so I can tell my student, where are you from? Because I'm starting to list them down, so I can visit those countries because it's just fascinating for guys, I grew up as a very poor person, and these things are just product of my, these are just dreams in the past. Like, I know I was I was I know I had a lot of potential, but the 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old me didn't even know this was even possible, that this was remotely possible. Like, I'm still having goosebumps to realize that, all the challenges that I had to go through and all the challenges we went through as administrators as AspireRN is now coming into realization. Sometimes we're so busy with AspireRN trying to keep things together because it's such a huge expansion. It's such a short span of time. Almost every week, Christmas, hiring someone, and almost every week Gian has to move some schedules or bring in more instructors or try to recruit more instructors. Almost every week Jay has to reset someone's password because they couldn't reset the password or something like that. It's just a lot of things going on. But whenever we're busy, we remind ourselves this is a good thing to worry about, because it's a very good level of business. Because before, we were busy planning and thinking what else could we do better because we only had 20 students in the first year. But now students keep coming in and pouring in. All our team members are doing such a great job. We have the social media marketing team, Kay and Kate. We have our sales team, Loan, Ira, and Krisha. We have our live class moderator team. We have Kim, Jax, who else is there? Epi, Cheska. I hope I don't forget anyone. Ivy, Mika, and Steve. And then, of course, we have 13 people in the academic team, beginning with the leads. Lovely. She's also one of our moderators today, who's our student lead for Kinetics USA and Global Care Services Partnership. We have Mika, who's our student lead for the AMN Healthcare Partnership. And we have Henry as our student lead for our direct enrollees. We have Steve as our student lead for ADEX. NCLEX partnership, and we have so many other student advisors like Cheska and Epi and Gladys and Remwin and Ivy, and did I forget someone else? I hope I didn't. And then, of course, we have our finance team, which is only a one-person team, John, and we're continuously expanding. We have Aaron and Gracie. We have so much new hires that haven't been able to talk to because we're just expanding so quickly. But all of these people together form such a great team. That was just a product of my dream before. I was really not. I didn't realize that we were gonna expand so big and so quickly. Over 40 countries, over 1,000 students, and we have 5 partnerships from agencies that are sending us nurses: AMN Healthcare Kinetics USA, AMN Healthcare O'Grady Payton, ADEX Medical Staffing, and Global Care Services. And now we just have onboarded one of our newest partners from Australia, AURN Pathway for Australian nurses. And more people are trying to partner with AspireRN, and that's on the books. But thank you guys for everybody who's trusting Aspire RN. Thank you so much for being with us. Aspire RN will not be here without all of you guys, our students who are following our live show, and then will have to wait for me to come into the Zoom class in a little bit. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for telling your friends about Aspire RN. We are so blessed to have all of you. And this would not be possible without all of you guys trusting us. What we're doing, we are happy to see you succeed. I always tell my students, and we always tell everybody, your success is also our success. So our goal is to help you guys succeed. Your aspiration is our mission. So that's exactly what Aspire RN is all about. I honestly tell my students, if anyone here is not satisfied with the program, I'm going to refund. It's just one click of a button for me. Actually, not for me. It's Chrisma. Um, she's operations. But I don't want my students to be not happy. And even then, me and Gian in the academic side, we do special classes. If we have to put the student on a one-on-one counseling type, mentorship type, I would do it. I would be on my WhatsApp texting students to remediate their scores. Gian would do it. We'll be emailing students. We are very hands-on. And regardless that we're already big, it gets busy sometimes, but that's a very good level of being busy. It's a positive level of being busy because we're doing so much. Not we're busy because we're waiting for students to enroll. So it's such a game changer in just 3 years. I've never envisioned it to expand so quickly in just a matter of 3 years. What you guys think about that? Because you've guys seen the growth of the company from the time that we were starting until now. Sergi?
Yeah, 3 years went very, very fast, flew without us noticing. And from 20 students, right now we already have 1,000 students and more to come. So the vision that we had years back really materialized. And like I said a while ago, we're continuing to enhance everything for us to help more RNs reach their American dreams. So yeah, I hope we can bring in more international nurses to the US, to Canada, and Australia, because this is our goal. This is our
Right.
goal.
We're looking for Canadian partners. If anyone's interested, please send me an email. All right. How about Chrisma and Jay? What you guys can say about the Aspire RN promise?
Can I speak first? I think in terms of the technical side, Aspire can upscale with regarding to accommodating more students and just to keep the promise going.
Right. Jay has to really move quickly with updating and upgrading our server because so many students would crash our program. We were having issues last couple of months where because there's so many enrollees and so many partners sending their nurses, our program would crash. This is something that me and Jay were like, how did this happen? How did we come in from only having 20 students and we have so much space in our server to now the server is crashing because so many people are online at the same time. But that's a good thing to worry about, right? Because upgrading means the business is expanding. And I mean, it's expanding without us even having to monitor it all the time anymore. What about you, Chrisma?
Well, as I've seen, Aspire RN grew since day one until now. So I think it's still a long way to go. And um, our promise in day one is still our promise until today. So to you, our students and our future students, please uh, we will make sure that our promise will be delivered to you as as promised. So
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and yeah, as promised. So um thank you for trusting us, RN, and thank you for being with us all through these years. I can still remember how Paul would just call me before when we were still starting with Aspire RN, that and he's asking me, are we going to strive through this pandemic, or are we going to are we going to survive? How are we going to survive with just 20 students? And now when he's trying to call me, he'll just ask me, what, can you still do it? We're gonna have more partners to go and
You
more
have just
students to go.
had a new
So
partner.
our
Can you hire some more people?
yeah, that's the new question now. So I think it's a good problem, just like what Sir Paul is always
Right.
telling me. And I'm just so proud of my best friend for what he envisioned Aspire RN to be. I never thought that Aspire RN would be this big now, and I'm still praying and hoping. All of us are still praying and hoping that it will become one of the top NCLEX review provider in the future.
Thank you. And we have so
Well,
much growth. It's only 3 years, Sir Gian.
yeah, let me just add something. Well, especially for those who are watching right now, the program that we have in store for everyone in our company wouldn't be perfect. Okay, so there's no such thing as a perfect program.
Mhm.
We'll be having glitches, we'll be having concerns and challenges along the way. But we always assure our students that when we move forward, we look into your concerns. We're not the typical company that
Right.
offers you a review
Right.
as it is. You log in, you review, you attend classes, but we hear you out. Okay, so for all our students that are enrolled in our program, it's our priority that we hear out their concerns, and this sets an edge compared to other companies, of course.
Thank you, Sergi. So very hands-on approach to everything. Even as Jay is probably in tech or Christmas in operation, we help out students if we can, even if it's not a role anymore, because we do a very hands-on approach early on into the Aspire RN, and we've already defined Aspire RN as doing individualized approach, which means we also look at your individual concerns. I encourage students, send us an email and let me see what I can work on with that. Even if it's out of my scope, I'd probably ask some help or ask questions to people that I know, or forward it to our staff member who can help us. But the point is, we're here to see them succeed. And that means reducing the other variabilities that can affect their performance in the NCLEX so they can just focus on education and preparation for the NCLEX. If that means we have to reset their password because they couldn't do it, we'll do it, as long as the students can focus on the review, something like that, as small as reset passwords. But also other issues such as student who requires more time to review, student's subscription is already expired, but the student is about to take the exam in 3 months. I'd gladly extend that subscription for free if that means you're going to pass the NCLEX. That's all I tell the students. If I have to double your subscription to 2 years, hopefully not 3 or 5 years, because that would be outdated at that time, right? Like a lifetime education. But if I had to double your subscription to where I extend you for free, as long as you're going to pass the NCLEX, it doesn't matter. It's not all about money for me. It's not all about money for us. It's our dedication to make sure you guys pass. And Yale is saying happy anniversary, Aspire RN. And Laurelie is one of our team members. She's in the sales team, also a great nurse. We have a nurse in every department. That way we can balance out. We have so many skilled individuals, experts that are non-nurses in our team, but every department also has a nurse, so we can have insights from nurses as well. And Rose, that's awesome. Thank you. We are proud of you, Dr. Nurse Paul and Aspire RN. And Antoinette sent me an email. Want to have a partner here in Middle East, Sir Paul. We are pursuing partnerships. Every time we get a new partner, I call GN first. I think you have to work on a new schedule. And then Chrisma next. You might have to hire people. And Jay next. Jay, we might need to upgrade a program or add more courses in the team. But they already know me. They'd probably just get spontaneous message from me and say, we bagged another contract. Sometimes I don't stress them out if I'm stressed with partnerships because yeah, I have to present the company, right? And we're a baby company. It's only 3 years. Our competitors have probably produced more nurses than us, but it's our level of commitment, the level of our energy and quality that we show to our nurses. Memory is joining us from Malawi. Woohoo! I think it's the first time that someone from Malawi has joined us. Thank you, Memory, for joining us today. And let's watch another video from one of our passers, and we're gonna draw our second winner soon. Our next passer is Denise Smickle. So we're going to watch her video.
Hi everyone, my name is Denise Michael Grant. I am a registered nurse from Kingston, Jamaica. I enrolled with AspireRN, who assisted me with my NCLEX review. I was able to attend at least 3 live classes per week. If I was not able to attend the live classes, I was able to have 24-hour online access to my portal where I was able to watch video lectures and answer NCLEX type questions. Towards the end of my review, I was enrolled with UWorld where I was also able to access over 2,000 NCLEX type questions. If you want to pass your NCLEX RN exam, please enroll with Aspire. The program really works. All you have to do is just follow the step-by-step program that is outlined by your personal advisor or your mentor. I sat my NCLEX RN exam on December 12, 2022. And on December 14th, I got my results that I passed my exam. I passed with only 75 questions. God bless you. And remember, yes, you can.
All right. Thank you, Denise. We're going to bring in the team on the live stage again. And yes, we always say this, right? I always tell my students, we always say this at during my class, the beginning of my class, or it's the end of my class. It's yes, you can, because we want to manifest that positivity and want to claim that yes, you can pass the NCLEX. All right. So that's our like tagline in my class. But thank you, Denise, for sharing your story. We're also gonna hear a video greeting from one of our instructors. Sir Lian is our med search instructor. So let's listen to Sir Lian's video.
Happy 3rd year anniversary po, Aspire RN. God bless po and more power to you po and your review center. Thank you po for giving me the opportunity to become a lecturer and mentor in your review center and to be exposed in the different nationalities that you are covering. So maraming salamat po. God bless, and I hope that we would produce more USRNs in the future. God bless and have a great anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Lian. One of my good friends, also a very great instructor, one of the crowd favorites. Ruini is one of our students. Sir Gian, you both are great lecturers and motivators. Dear Sir Paul and Sir Gian, proud to be your student. I think Ruini is from Sri Lanka, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Ruini, for joining us today, and I'll see you in the class in a little bit. We're going a little over time, but thank you guys for tuning in with us. MC saying, Sir Gian, can you do a shout out? And Christine,
Paul,
yes,
just like to mention something. Ems
yes.
is one of our students way back, and she already migrated here in the US quite recently. So, Ems, congratulations to you. We're happy.
Ems, you have to join our
to the US.
Yes, you have to join our show and share your American journey. All right, Ems, keep in contact with me and Sir Gian. Okay, we're gonna feature your story very soon. If I have to fly into your city, where are you located right now? I'm gonna fly in and interview you. Probably me and Gian. Aspire Iron will pay for it. Miss Christmas, please approve the budget proposal. And from Sri Lanka, Ruini, thank you. Christine. Christine is one of our pastors just a few days back. Next Gen NCLEX pastor. Christine, I've seen your post in Facebook, but I mean, I'm sorry, I'm gonna repost it in a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just really, really busy. But thank you for your heartfelt comment in Facebook. Really, really appreciate it for trusting us. I know we have little time to prepare, Christine. You were very pressured. You were, I mean, I understand the anxiety, and but you succeeded. You've overcome those stress and anxiety even with a little preparation time. Thank you so much for trusting Aspire RN and for being with us. And she said Sir Leon is her favorite instructor. All right, and Joanne is also one of our pastors. Woohoo! We're seeing our pastors right here. Thank you. She's also our next Gen NCLEX pastor. Just last month, our April batch with 100% next gen NCLEX passing rate. All right. And you guys should share your next gen NCLEX master classes experience. All right. Because we dissected 50 case studies in a matter of 4 weeks. And Ruth is also one of our passers. And Ruth is also one of the winners of the Dr. Nurse Paul Show full NCLEX course. Thank you, Ruth, for tuning in to the Dr. Nurse Paul Show even after you won the award and has passed since then. You're still here watching our show. Thank you. We have a lot to offer the Dr. Nurse Paul Show. We're going to feature more stories in the future. I have so much in store for the rest of the year. Very exciting shows. And learned a lot. The best. Thank you so much, Joanne. All right. I think we're ready to draw our next winner. Our second winner for today. Oh my God, this has already been going on for an hour and a half. We're about to wrap up soon. Our second winner for the Dr. Nurse Paul Method full NCLEX course for today is none other than, drumroll, Yosh, or probably Joy. If you're still here, please message us right now. My team is going to get in contact with you with instructions of how to claim your prize. Congratulations. And we appreciate you for tuning in. We have one more winner, and that's going to be towards the end of the show. We're going to proceed with the next part of the show, which is to feature another passer from AspireRN. Let's bring into the screen the video of Perlita Dapiton. All right, I think we're...
Hi guys, this is Nurse Pearl from the Philippines, and I would like to congratulate AspireRN on your 3rd-year anniversary. And also, I would like to take the opportunity to thank Doc Paul, the CEO, and all the AspireRN lecturers. Despite your busy schedule, you still manage to teach and share your knowledge to each and every student at AspireRN. I would definitely recommend AspireRN to those students, nurses, and moms like me who plans to take their NCLEX exam. And I will be forever grateful for the opportunity that was given to me by AspireRN as one of their scholars. Again, congratulations and God bless.
All right. Thank you so much, Perlita, for sharing your story. We are proud of you. Your success is also our success. So thank you so much for trusting AspireRN. Ram is saying all the instructors are very kind to us. I really want to take this moment to thank you, especially Sir Paul. You are welcome. Again, what we do is our passion. It's our commitment to make sure that you guys pass the NCLEX. And this is more than a business. It's like a family for us. This is more than a business. Everything that we do, we know that whatever way, in whatever role that we're in, we help students pass the NCLEX. And this is a team effort. Congratulations to Team AspireRN for giving these nurses the American dream. Irvin is saying congratulations to our speaker. And of course, we have another video from one of our instructors, Sir Alvin, who took his time out. This is very short notice. I asked Sir Gian if we can have our instructor send messages. I hope Mom Lori is also here, but she said she couldn't join. She's somewhere in Oregon or Austin, either or. But let's watch from Sir Alvin. And he had a greeting video for us.
Hello everyone, Sir Alvin Palmos here. I just wanna greet Aspire RN. Happy anniversary. May you continue to be a blessing to every RNs who aspire to become US RNs. And more anniversaries to come. God bless.
All right, and I think I like what he said when he said more anniversaries to come. There will indeed be more anniversaries. We survived the pandemic and we're still operating. During the first year was rough because like Charisma shared very briefly. Of course, the finances was struggling because the company was moving, but there's not a lot of people coming in. So I have to pay a lot of stuff out of pocket, but that's something that I'm okay with because I've run a business in the future. I know the risk that I was taking. I know my risk tolerance. I'm an investor, if you put it that way. And I know I was doing something for the future of AspireRN. That if I keep going, even if it's taken out of my pocket right now, the company will expand and I'm going to keep investing on that vision. But also, we're also able to employ 20 plus employees from back in our home country in the Philippines, and our employees are working at home with their families, and which is good. We're able to provide jobs during this times where the world economy is really close to, what do we call that, breaking point, right? Like a breaking point, I'm sorry, like to the brink of recession, and but we're still able to provide that job, so that in itself is also a blessing. And Christmas still has a lot of Christmas is now busy processing payrolls every month to make sure that operations is smoothly running, and that's a blessing to be busy with payroll, because that means the company is doing good to be able to afford to expand our team members. I still believe that the most important asset in a company, and I would always stand by on these words because I've run a company in the past, is human resources. And I've worked in companies before where they didn't take care of their people and brought along with them the failure of the company. And I mean, here in the healthcare in the US, that's all what we're clamoring for as American nurses, right? That the companies would treat us good because there's so much responsibilities for us. So I treat my individual team members as very vital to the company. I treat all of my team members and my co-administrators as the people who make up Aspire RN. It's not only me, Dr. Nurse Paul. It's not just me. It's a team of people that you guys can see in the background, but actually are doing a lot of stuff to keep this thing going. So most important asset is the human resources, and I make sure that even if we're busy, even if we go through challenges, I make sure that my team members are taken care of. I open my communication lines to them to tell me if they're overwhelmed, if they need to step back. I'm not going to cut their salary. I can give them a month of vacation. Hopefully, not they don't go on vacation at the same time Christmas. But mental health, well-being is very important for me, because that's how I also view my job. I don't want to be overwhelmed, because if I'm not overwhelmed, I can think better. I can provide better quality in my job. And that's what I allow for my team members. Open line of communication. If you're overworked, let us know so we can hire someone to help you out. But we keep our team um, hopefully satisfied and happy, because for me, the most important asset of the company is the human resources. If our team members are happy, our product, our sales, our quality will also improve, and students will know that because they will see the commitment. So it's all about role modeling and leadership. We wake up with commitment to what is this? I'm sorry, commitment to that level of commitment to the class. I'm sorry. But yes, for the next part of the video, thank you, Sir Alvin, for taking your time to greet us. Sir Alvin is new in our team, less than a year, but is that great evaluation from our students. Thank you so much for your time, for devoting your time to AspireRN and to the AspireRN causes. And we're gonna have another pastor video, this time from Jennifer Velasco. So let's watch Jennifer's video.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Patria Velasco, and I'm currently working as an isolation nurse at Southern Philippines Medical Center, Davao City, Philippines. Through Kinetic Scholarship Program, I learned about AspireRN. And same with you guys, I was given the chance to reach my American dream. AspireRN was part of my success, and they can be a part of your success too. I took the next generation NCLEX last April 18, 2023 in Manila. My test stopped at 85, and after 48 hours of waiting, I received the most amazing news. I passed! I'm truly grateful for all the support from Kinetics, NAIAC, and AspireRN. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.
I love the energy. All right. So, thank you, Jennifer, for sharing your story. It was short, but was very fun to watch. I can sense the energy. I mean, that's how we all felt when we passed the NCLEX. J and Gian can attest to that. I passed my NCLEX 16 years ago. The feeling is still surreal. So whenever the student passed, a student passed the NCLEX, I feel like I passed the NCLEX all over again. So having to relive it every day makes me feel gratitude for everything that happened to me. Always go back to the roots, which is when I started dreaming about all these things. And soon Chrisma will be here as well, and she'll be sharing her story soon too. But thank you, Jennifer. Thank you to everyone who created their videos for AspireRN. We were not able to feature everybody because of the time constraints, and I still have a class. I'm jumping into the class right after this show. Thank you, Sir Gian, Sir Jay, Ma'am Chrisma, for devoting your time. I appreciate it. Do you guys have any more things to share, encouragements, or something about AspireRN? We'll open that floor, and then we'll announce the final winner after this.
Yeah, maybe for me, I've just been here in the US for 3 weeks right now, and looking back, this is the same and exact dream that a lot of nurses would really want to have. So just hold on to your goals and your dreams, and look into a proper program that you can join. Of course, that's AspireRN, and this would definitely expedite and help you out reach your goals, reaching the US very fast. Like I said, we're a very hands-on company. We handle international students in over 40 countries. We already have a lot of passers in our roster, and we look forward to helping more students pass their NCLEX. Hopefully, try to look into our program, try to check our website, and you'll eventually see how very diverse, very updated our program is. Okay, so for those who are wishing to reach the US, Canada, and Australia, you can always communicate with us here at AspireRN.
Thank you, Sir Gian. Ma'am Chrisma?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sir Paul, for this opportunity. Congratulations to all the winners of the full DNP course. So just like what Sir Gian told you that um, your US dream is possible. So for you to be able to succeed, you have to choose wisely, and you have to choose, of course, AspireRN to be your number one NCLEX review provider. So for all of you who are not yet enrolled with us, please feel free to visit our website. It's www.aspirern.com, and you can see there all our NGN ready courses. And You will also see there our prices, and hopefully you will eventually figure out that our courses are quality over quantity. So see you soon, everyone, and we are very excited to help you reach your American dream.
Thank you. How about Sir Jay?
So I'm encouraging everyone to invest for their future with Aspire RN because I can say that we really deliver and help you reach your aspirations. And we really want to cater whatever needs that goes beyond just passing. So like if you're working or if you have a time constraint, we really look into that and play into that um, as well to really help you. And I just want to say this company is really being headed by Sir Paul. You can really see his resilience, and I hope that that resilience will be an inspiration to each of every one of you who will be joining with us in Aspire RX.
Right. And also, Jay is also providing NCLEX processing services. So, Jay, talk to us a little about it. So, they can also solicit your help with processing for NCLEX.
Thank you for that. So, uh, Enclex Pro is my company. So, it's like a, a partner company with Aspire. So,
Mhm.
right now we are assisting maybe like about 500 students, applicants in
Not a
their
lot,
NCLEX application.
huh?
So, yeah.
Great job.
So,
Great. I'm so proud of you. I know I've seen your growth too as an entrepreneur, and really, really great job.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, it's like Sir Paul is my inspiration alongside in these projects. So we really my company really see to it that to help out applicants. And maybe in the future we can have another round of like what we're offering before, a deal breaker promo with
Right,
review and processing at the same time
right,
at
like
a
bundle
very
promo.
low cost to you. So watch out for that if you're interested to have a hassle free. You know how processing is. It's really sometimes complicated and it's hard to read the fine print. So we really see up to it that it will be much easier for the applicants. So better watch that out as we roll back that again.
Right. How do they contact you, Jay, if they need processing?
So yeah. You can go to our website. It is nclex-pro.com. You can also look for us in Facebook. Just type nclex-pro.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. And Diane, one of our passers, always watching and tuning in, said, Happy anniversary, Aspire RN coaches are very professional and motivating, especially Sir Darius and Sir Gian. I remembered Sir Gian having his lecture even when he was sick, alongside with his son. Sir Darius giving us motivation, praying for us. Thank you, Sir Paul, for putting up this wonderful team. God bless you and more anniversaries. Thank you so much, guys, for joining our anniversary show today. Again, we wouldn't be here without all of our students who are continuously supporting and believing in Aspire RN. We are in a phenomenal growth. And with growth comes also pain. Kind of like when you're having growth spurts in your body, you have bone pains because of the stretching. Same is true with the business principle. But like I said, we have such a great team that are so dynamic and flexible that are ready to jump into to find a solution to the problem. I'm working alongside very great people who are flexible. Gia and Chrisma and Jay put up together. It's like Fantastic Four, huh? Like without these people, I would never have seen this vision come into fruition. So whenever you think about Aspire RN, guys, you think about all these people behind us. I wish we had a photo collage of all our team members, but we're probably going to highlight them one of these days. Um, to guys show you the people that work for us or the people that work behind me. I'm only the spokesperson. You can say that I'm just here to speak for the company, but honestly, so many great people are working in the backstage right now, doing classes and managing this and that, handling student concerns, managing Facebook messages, everything that you guys see in Aspire RN, somebody's working on that. So such a great team. Thank you, Gian. Thank you, Chrisma. Thank you, Jay, for everything. But most importantly, for the trust. And as we expand, you guys have seen me being stretched as well when I would have 2 hours of sleep and I would be jumping on a meeting and I would be on caffeine overloaded and I'm overstimulated. I'm not the best person all the time, but I had such a great team that sees my vision and is on board with those visions. It's also keep me on check when I need to be put on check. That's the most important thing, guys, in a business. When you run a business in the future, always think about human resources. Always think about people who will stand by you and can connect with you because they will be the people that will bring your company to the top. And that's our goal in Aspire. And we want to be the top NCLEX provider, particularly for our niche group, which is the IENs. All right. And thank you, Yel, for greeting us. Congratulations, Sir Paul and Aspire and Deserve. Thank you for inspiring us. And I guess we're ready for our third winner, our third and final winner for today before we end this show is none other than Rose Boafo. Thank you so much. Rose is one of our avid viewers. Rose, thank you so much. She's always here joining us in the live shows since October. But Rose, thank you for being persistent. We are awarding a full NCLEX course to you. Please get in contact with my team right now in private messaging, and we're going to award this course to you. And we're going to help you achieve your American dream. To those who did not win today's shows, we still have a couple of shows for this month. And every show, we are going to have winners. Our next show is going to be on Wednesday, virtual job fair. I'm excited to host Green Door Placement with Mike Austria. And Mike Austria is actually going to be giving out one full NCLEX course. He's going to sponsor an NCLEX course on Wednesday. So please watch that out. That is going to be May 20, if my memory serves me right. May 24, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're going to stream this live. There will be one winner of full NCLEX course from Green Door Placement and Mike Austria. Please follow him on Facebook. There's one winner for UWorld subscription from UWorld. There's one winner of $250 AspireRN voucher from AspireRN. And there's one more winner for an IELTS review course from Niners. Thank you to our sponsors for making the virtual job fair a reality for our nurses, and very great information that our sponsors are sharing there during the show. So watch us out on Wednesday. And next Saturday, we're going to have our finale for the Nurses Month. We're going to be featuring the American Dream story. I'm going to be bringing in people to talk about their American Dream journey. And it's just going to be all about inspirational and motivational. You know, like there will be surprise guests, and we're going to be bringing in people to just share how did they get here to the US and what brought them here, you know, or mainly, more importantly, we're going to talk about achieving that dream. How do we get to achieve the dreams that we have? You don't have to go to the US to achieve your dream. Some of us prefer to be in the Philippines. Some of us prefer to be in our own country. But most importantly, it's all about achieving your dream. All right. So we're going to talk about that. And that's a very special topic for me because I have so much to share as well. But that show is not going to be about me. It's going to be about those people that will be sharing their story. That's how we cap the Nurses Month. But then again, I have one more show after that for the virtual job fair on May 31. So 3 more shows. All of the shows, we're going to have winners. So please continue following Dr. Nurse Paul. Please share this to your friends. We're doing a lot of community service and free educations and inspirational shows for our nurses wanting to fulfill their American dream. All right. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you to the AspireRN team for hosting this show. Thank you for making this possible. Any last words, Sir Gian, Sir Jay, Ma'am Chrisma?
Happy 3rd anniversary to AspireRN. Thank you very much, guys.
Happy anniversary, AspireRN, and
Right.
Happy Nurses Month.
Right.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Happy anniversary, and I'm hoping there's free coffee. I'm kidding.
Starbucks. I wish I brought a confetti too, like the party popper, but I was so busy the past couple of days for the next gen classes. But thank you guys, G and J, Chrisma. Thank you for being there. Thank you to all our Aspire RN team members that are watching us today while they're doing their live classes and all that. Guys, we're gonna see you in our next show. You guys have a great weekend and have a blessed weekend. Bye.
You have just watched the Dr. Nurse Paul Show. Watch us live every Saturday, 8 a.m. Central U.S. Time. For more info about our future events, follow us on our social media channels. You can find us at Dr. Nurse Paul on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. See you next week.